national tournament.
So she's in
later
09
this
then.
spring.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now here's the meaty part, the West Fargo 15A
Wow.
team that was at the Dangle Fest last year.
That we spent a lot of time on.
Yes, we have, but you
can
know
I tell you-
what?
can I
I
tell you
like
something?
being proven right.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Olivia, my daughter, has a roommate who's from West Fargo and has 2 sisters that play.
Oh, yeah.
And you and I are basically like celebs in West Fargo, North Dakota. Did you know that?
I've never wanted to be a celebrity anywhere else but Prairie Rose, North Dakota.
I just tell you, I was like, I met her dad or whatever, and they said, yeah, man, you love those girls from West Fargo. I'm like, well, yeah, they had
They're
a team that was
friggin'
as good as
good.
Edina, and they weren't Edina, and they weren't Elk River. It was fun to see a group of kids like that just dominate like we saw them last year at the Dangle Fest. So, yeah. And they did well at the Cake Eater, too. So, I was
Yes,
like,
they
this
did.
is a great team, and we knew the landscape. It's well documented that we're watching all of this West Fargo unfold while we're watching Riley Bartz become a Player of the Year finalist.
Yeah.
Right? We were like,
Yeah.
we didn't need a calculator to go, hey, these girls aren't going to stay in Fargo or West Fargo or in North Dakota high school hockey. They're going to be gone. And how many were gone out of their top 5 scorers last year?
From the Dangle Fest?
Yeah.
5.
All 5.
All 5.
All 5 were gone.
All 5.
Peter called it first. I'm saying it right here. He said it on our show. He goes,
I called the destruction of West Fargo girls high school hockey.
You did.
I'm not exactly proud of
And
that.
we're not proud of it. But we just kind of had a feeling it was coming. After watching what Riley did at Warroad, you kind of feeling that there were going to be others following in her footsteps or her skates or whatever you would call
And
it.
to put this into even clearer perspective, West Fargo defeated Wayzata in the championship of the Dangle Fest 15As. And then they played, as we mentioned, in the Cake Eater Classic, where they did such cool things as tie Minnetonka Black. They shut out Andover's 15A team and then lost by 1 to state champion Edina Green.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
So Taylor Reese and Carly Kalbrenner, they were the top 2 scorers from last year's Dangle Fest. They are both on the roster at Warroad. Riley Iverson, who you and I both think is
That was the best.
fabulous hockey player, is going to be lining up on the blue line for Holy Angels.
It's just crazy to think how much better that makes Holy Angels now.
It affected where I put Holy Angels
Yeah.
in the Class A rankings. Addison Moose is going to be playing for Moorhead. We'll get to see her on Saturday afternoon
Yep.
when the Spuds host Wayzata.
You
And
will. I'm going to be
I
broadcasting.
will. Yep,
Lucky
you're going to
you.
be working.
It's okay.
You said lucky, by the way, not the other word that rhymes with that. And Avery Hovland is skating for North American Hockey Academy Red. I saw her play this fall.
Where?
It's still
Oh,
fall,
at
isn't
NIT?
it? Yeah, I saw her
NIT.
at the NIT, and I thought, that name looks familiar. And then I was looking at the 15A roster from last year, and I thought,
That's her.
there it is.
That's her.
And to add a little bit more numbers, Addison Moose was the leading scorer at the Cake Eater
Yeah, I
for
believe
West
it.
Fargo with 11 points in 5 games.
I believe it. Do we got a second to talk about a sponsor?
We can talk about a sponsor. I hope we
new-
talk about a sponsor.
Brand new sponsor.